Well. Good evening, YouTube. This is your Daily Stoic with your host, Jeffrey Lightworker McCabe. I was just thinking about this thing that happened to me last summer, within like a 3 day span. How would I say it? There's a couple things. I'm a super positive person. I feel like I always see the bright side of things. Like I feel like I'm not saying I'm a light, but bear with me. I'm tired. It's late. Let me put it to you this way. I've always been a super positive person. I always see the good in people. I always see the good in everything in the world, right? And I know a lot of people don't think like that. And I've come across like people who think I'm kind of naive, or you know what I mean, for thinking positive about so much things. Like even people I've worked with, like they'll be like, "Oh, that guy." I'm like, "Oh, he's good at this or he's good at that." When I got into reading the Bible last year, every time I would read Genesis, I was like, "Man, I think I got stuck in the light. Like I feel like I'm a light person." All that to say brought me to this thing. So last year, along my sobriety journey, I come out of rehab, all these things. I go to a comedy show, and I meet this lady, Cherry Poppin' Susan. I guess her name is Susan. But that's her stage, that's her comic name, that's her Facebook name. Anyways, literally like met her. Hi, it's nice to meet you. And we have some friends in common. I know some people that know her, whatever. So like, hey, it's nice to meet you. I know so and so. Oh, and she looks at me. She goes, "You're a light worker." And I never even heard. I don't even know if I've ever even heard that phrase before. And I was like, "Whoa!" She's like, "I can see it in you. I seen it as soon as I looked at you." And I was like, "Awesome, very cool." We talked. It was like that was weird, right? I remember going home. I wrote about it in my journal. Like, what's that? I'm telling you, 2 or 3 days later, I'm downtown. I'm in a Tim Hortons. And I look over, and there's this lady there, and she's like, "Hey." And I'm like, "Hey." She's like, "You're a light worker." And I was like, "What?" And her name's Maria. So this lady, Maria, I met at Tim Hortons. I see her all over the place. And every time we see each other, it's like a big smile. We hug now. I don't know her. I know her name is Maria. And we talk for like 5 minutes or less. And it's like, "How you doing? What's going on?" It's the oddest. She's like the oddest like side mission of my life, but I always feel super, super overjoyed when I see her. It's one of the most bizarre things. So I wanted to share that with you. Um, Try to have a positive outlook always on everything. I don't know. That's just the way I am. And people are like, "What? No, da 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 da." And I get it, but I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think I'll ever change. And I think that's a good thing for me. Anyways, reading the Daily Stoic 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living. It's funny. I was at work today thinking about the Stoic I did yesterday. Yesterday was don't tell yourself stories. And it's about not telling yourself BS stories and not, don't tell people your bullshit stories. They don't like them. We're at work today in the lunchroom, couple guys that I haven't talked to a lot, whatever, and we start talking about different things. The guy was talking about different jobs, and man, all three of us just traded stories back and forth. I was thinking while I was doing it, I was like, I literally just read the Stoic yesterday about not doing exactly what I'm doing today. Just goes to show you nobody's perfect. But sometimes, man, you gotta tell stories, I guess. Anyways, today is March 7th. Don't trust the senses. Heraclides called self-deception an awful disease, and eyesight a lying sight. A lying sense. I am exhausted. My apologies. Diogenes, I don't know these Greek words. Diogenes Laertius, Lives of the Eminent Philosopher 9.7. Self-awareness is the ability to objectively evaluate the self. It's the ability to question our own instincts, patterns, and assumptions. Self-deception or arrogant or unchallenged opinion requires that we hold our opinion up to hard scrutiny. Even our eyes deceive us. On the one hand, that's alarming. I can't even trust my own senses. Sure, you could think about it that way, or you could take it another way, because our senses are often wrong, our emotions overly alarmed, our projections overly optimistic. We're better off not rushing into conclusions about anything. We can take a beat. We can take a beat with everything we do and become aware of everything that's going on so we can make the right decision. I'm so tired, I don't even know if that made sense. I don't think I read it well. Someone told me I wasn't a good reader today, and it affected my entire being. I'm joking. But yeah, I think that's true, man. Don't be quick to anger. Don't be quick to happiness. Don't be, right? You ever got like super excited about something, it doesn't happen? Ooh, that sucks. You ever got super angry, reacted, and, you know, after the consequences of your reaction, you're like, I probably didn't need to get that mad. You know what I mean? Like, I've had that happen so much in my life. Don't react quickly. Don't trust your instincts to be mad. The only time it's good is if you have to defend yourself physically or run away, you know, from danger or something. But in most social situations or most life situations, reacting at any extreme, too happy, too crazy, too angry, too sad. Like, I've been upset and depressed about stuff and ruminated about things that the worst part of what I was like worrying about was the worrying part, right? It is what it is. Like, things are going to be, you know, if you stress about it, like, what I mean is, like, I've been like, oh, what am I going to do? How am I going to live? Da, 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 da. And really, if I just went out and did some stuff, you know what I mean? I wouldn't, the worst part of the obstacle, or the worst part of I can't even think of the word. The worst part of the issue ended up being me overthinking about it and being worried. So don't react too quickly. Think, use your reasoned choice. As I said, I'm exhausted. It's been a long couple days already, and I got a long couple more to go. I'm picking up a cold coffee. I'm not going to drink it. I need to go to bed. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. This has been your Daily Stoic, March 7th, 2025. Spring is here, baby. I can feel it in the air. I'm telling you, it's going to be a nice day, nice week. Keep your head up. I love you guys. Talk soon. Peace.